Hi. Go ahead, Ren.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Ren. I play a Wood Elf Cleric, and I'd like to give a shout out to my homeboy Jeremy from Guitar Center helping me out with the adapter, and to my friend Suzuki. Alright, Quillen, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. I'm Pernicious Pilfer, and I'll be playing Quilland, the Wood Elf Ranger, and looking for some targets tonight.
Because you don't miss.
No, he doesn't miss. He only misses skill checks.
Right.
Hello guys, I'm Crasher. I play Free, the Tiefling Warlock, and I don't know how Dave's going to introduce me yet.
And I'm Gimli Grimm, Fighter Dwarf Extraordinaire. Make my day.
All right, so who's got the recap from last week? Good to see everybody this week. I'm excited to play. I am. I really am. I always look forward to all the different games. It's fun. Anybody remember what happened last week? Nobody remembered?
Hello.
Anybody remembered what happened last week, or?
Well, at the end, I went to talk to.
Well, I can't get these people to do recaps anymore.
Back.
I guess I'll have to start doing them.
Tell them about what we found, and especially about the dwarven slaves, where Kramer Bloodreaver made his deal with Calorel. We had a fight. We killed him. And I'm still trying to hunt down that damn gnome that I call Lefty now. But if anybody wants to pitch in on what else happened, be my guest.
Well, don't forget we lost our warlord Peter, unfortunately, to the virus that infected all of us in the at the beginning of the start of the campaign, or this campaign.
Yeah, so basically what happened was there was sort of like a reverse. What happened was this. I'll do the recap basically and add on to what Gim and Ren had added. Now, two people entered the scene. Farland, which is called, his nickname is Thumbs, and also Quillen. These two guys are basically soldiers of Winterhaven. They, Lord Padraig had not heard from you guys for quite a while, and they were sent to try to find you guys. They did find you guys, and they found you unconscious. There were plenty of corpses around of the zombies. They were basically letting off this toxic fume gas, and that is what took you guys unconscious. Eventually, over time, you would have eventually became part of the undead. Now, Calorel did get the portal open. He did get the portal open. Farland and Quillen, just in the nick of time, got your bodies out of the line of sight, got you pulled into like a little nook in the southeastern side of the antechamber before the portal chamber. And you guys were able to recover for a couple days. There were 4 travelers from Winterhaven, which one of them took Peter back. Peter was, basically he had succumbed to the undead. Lord Padraig and Sister Lenora had to basically take him out. He's now buried in the Winterhaven graveyard to the west. The other gentleman, he was following this massive 200 to 300 undead / gargoyle / golem army that was heading towards the north to the Cairngorm Peaks. Now, Lord Padraig got wind of this from the final scout, summoned the Lord Warden of Fallcrest, summoned an army from him, also summoned an army from the Dwarves of Hammerfast. These 3 armies came together, met the army, the undead / gargoyle and golem army in the north in the Cairngorm Peaks. The rest of the golems, they were actually, ultimately victorious. They took most of them out. The remainders fled into the Cairngorm Peaks, which is not good for the undead, because now they've got to deal with the orc tribe that is up in the Cairngorm Peaks. So, you guys you fought Calorel. It was a long battle with skeletons. Ultimately, he was killed at the last moment. These necrotic tentacles came out of the portal, grabbed Calorel, drug him in. You could also see that there was a massive legion of tens of thousands of undead that were coming towards the portal, and you ultimately figured out how to get this portal shut down with a couple gracious, rolls that I allow slip. And that's where you guys were. You guys finished up, looted Calorel, you looked around, you found a couple other items, and you went back to Winterhaven. As you were coming back to Winterhaven, south from Shadowfall Keep, you noticed that there were thousands of dwarves, humans, elves, halflings, gnomes, tieflings, dragonborn, all these armies just gathered around Winterhaven, basically camped, dug in, and it looks like they're probably going to be dispersing in the next day, going back to Hammerfest, going back to Fallcrest, going back to the Harkenvold in the very southeast corner of the Vale. So that's pretty much what has happened, and you guys just had a quick conversation with Lord Padrag, and he is now turning away from you and seems like he's walking into his manor house. Now, he did tell you that
Also,
you needed to... Go ahead, Gim.
before Calorel was dragged into the portal, I happened to get a scroll case and give it to Ren, and she presented it to Lord Padrag.
That's right, yeah.
And now we all know what's going on.
Yes, Calorel had some dealings with the chief, the Minotaur chief and Thunderspire Labyrinth, and Calorel had actually sold slaves to him. Now, where did he get these slaves? Who knows? You have no clue where he got these slaves. Probably, chances are, somewhere in the Vale, but nobody knows where yet. So.
Well, I'll find out because I'm talking with the dwarves, and whoever's in charge up in the Cairngorm Peaks by Hammerfast will know what dwarves left and for what purpose.
Yeah, Hammerfast is on the eastern portion of the Vale. Let me get back into the game, and I'll put you guys on the map of the Vale.
Well, that'll clarify what's going on once we hear from Hammerfast, or unless the leadership of the dwarves here knows about who these dwarven slaves might be.
Like I was saying, the armies from Fallcrest, from the Harkenvold, from Hammerfast, all of these armies look like they're fixing to head back to their areas tomorrow. They're just basically getting a night's sleep from the couple day battle. Now I'm going to put you guys back on the Nentermail map really quick. I just have to find it. I have 4 campaigns now in this game, and it's that's the drawback of doing this. Okay.
The plus is all of it is 5.
Okay, so you guys are here in Winterhaven, over on the west side of the map. You are here. All right. Now, in the middle of the map, the remainder of the undead went to the Cairngorm Peaks. They'll be taken care of by the orcs. Padraig told you that they're not even pursuing them because they know the orcs. The orcs are a very, very, very vicious and mighty opponent. So they know that the orcs will finish them off. Now, here in the middle of the map at Fallcrest, this is where the Lord Warden sent his army. Over on the eastern side at the Dawn Forge Mountains, that is where Hammerfast is, on the very eastern part of the Nentervale. And then right below Hammerfast, that is the area of the Harkenvold. This is sort of like a a small territory. I want to say almost it's like a feudalistic society down there, and there's about 6 to 8 areas down there that are that make up the Harkenvold. Now, you found out that Lord Padraig, he gave you a little bit of information about Thunderspire Labyrinth. Now, Thunderspire Labyrinth is just about a day and a half travel east of Fallcrest, which is right here. Now, Lord Padraig had told you that he had to confiscate a couple carts, and these carts were basically from Bairwyn. And Bairwyn is, Bairwyn's exotic goods here. That's in Winterhaven, and of course Bairwyn, he wasn't too fond of that, but he had no choice because there was an undead army that was fixing to devastate Winterhaven. So now it's over. Bairwyn, Padraig told you that Bairwyn could possibly give you some information because he is heading that way towards Thunderspire Labyrinth, and also Volthron of the Wizard's Tower. Volthron also Lord Padraig had known that in his younger days, Volthron had done some adventuring in the mountains, and then possibly there could be other people in the town as well that would possibly know something about this. So you guys,
wasn't there somebody else? Fulfar?
There's Volthron, and then there's Barwyn Wilderson. Well, yeah, Wilderson. He owns the Bairwyn's Grand Shop. Curios, trinkets, stuff like that, magic items.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but those are the two individuals that Lord Padraig had told you about. And as he was telling you, he would also like you to take care of this because there does not need to be slavery in the Ninterville. Those days are long past. And even the Harkenvold, even though they are more of a feudalistic society down to the southeast, they're even making progress, and they no longer have slavery down there. So this chief, this Minotaur chief in Thunderspire Labyrinth, just cannot do this anymore. So that's why Lord Padraig wants you to take care of this. And there will be rewards for you. There will be riches for you, and there will be, it will come. Power will come with all of this. So, but the floor is yours. That's pretty much to get you caught up on where we currently are.
Okay. I went to talk with the dwarves before they left to Hammerfast, and did I find out anything that might help our group?
No, because as soon as the dwarves got to the Winterhaven area, they basically were sent north to fight the undead, the gargoyles, and golems.
Yeah, but they came back.
Hickarare. Well, they're just getting back, just getting base, a base camp set up. They're not staying for long. They're only staying till the morning. But from what you were talking with the dwarves, they don't know any of any small villages of any of their areas with any missing people.
Well, I let them know what I know about the missing slave and dwarves. So at least they know what's going on.
Okay. Well, they will keep in touch with Lord Padraig and send messengers if there's anything that they find out, any news.
Also, I wanted to pick up a better shield if I can.
You can pick up a shield. All the shields in D&D 5e, speaking out of character, they're all +2 to armor class. So you can have any shield that you want to. If you want a kite shield, a buckler shield, a tower shield, any shield that you want to. Wood, metal, it doesn't matter. They're all +2 to armor class.
No magic shield.
Not right now, unless you want to maybe try to find something at Bairwyn's Grand Shop.
I'll give it a shot.
I'd like to go with you, Gimli.
Okay.
All
So
right.
there's all kinds of different locations. In fact, I need to step away for about 30 seconds, so you guys kind of banter back and forth with one another, and I'll be right back.
Okay, we gotta.
I hope you guys slept well. It's about time for us to make our way towards Thunderspire. I was thinking about securing passage to Thunderspire for us by speaking to Bairwyn later on today. What are you guys hoping to do before we leave?
Well, get restocked, and then if I can find a better shield to improve my armor class or saving throws, it'll improve the chances of us surviving. So I'm going to see what I can pick up. I already have my my hammer. That's a +1. So I wanted to pick up something more defensive. Is there anything any of you guys want me to bring up to the merchant, see if he's got?
Well, I definitely need to look for a breastplate. The scale mail is kind of slowing me down a little bit. So I need to check on prices.
Well, I got scale mail also.
Well, grab a few health potions for me if you can.
Okay.
Preferably.
All right.
That's a good idea.
That I'll do.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to look for some materials to make a music box.
Whatever for.
Perhaps for an alarm system, since we're going to be out in the wilderness along the caravan. Might set something up to give us an alert of someone's presence.
That's quite crafty. And Free, what about you?
I probably need to try and get some better armor. This stuff's starting to get old.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little raggedy over there.
Like, you know, all these goblin spears, they're bound to do something.
And Quillen, what about you, sir?
I need to look into an armor upgrade. I'll probably be joining Gimli, going to that merchant that Lord Pagrag recommended.
If you look on your character sheet and scroll down, you'll find the book, player's handbook, listing for armor, weapons, and goods. We'll find out the prices there. That's what probably David would do, have us do.
Certainly, I think I need to talk to Lord Padrag and see if I could possibly get an advance on my pay or secure a loan, something like that. If he's willing or point me in the right direction.
Wonderful. Crash or Free, would you be willing to accompany me to Bairwyn and Voltron? I believe we'll need to.
We need to
Okay.
Well, it looks like there's only the regular shield, but if I get plate armor, that'll be
A
sorry
significant
about that.
boost.
yeah, half plate. That would be more on your line. That would at least give you a +1 on your armor class.
Well, my concern is I want to get a little, I want to get away from this, making all this noise that scale mail makes. I'd like to see about getting a breastplate.
Well, chainmail is less, so a breastplate, yeah, that would be more what you want. Now, if I'm correct, I got four platinum and about 350 gold.
Magic items are expensive.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're going to get magic items,
Yeah.
so I was thinking about half plate.
Sure, you can find the half plate, Gim. Whatever
Okay.
the player's handbook says, you can most certainly find Find half plate, and you can
Okay,
find that at Bairwyn's. You can find that there.
Yeah, I already went to the handbook, and it's 750 gold for half plate, and I'm going to turn in my scale mail, and that's half price we get back.
It is. Yep, it is.
So
Anytime you
that's
sell
25
stuff
off.
back.
So it's 725 gold that I got to subtract. Now,
Sounds good.
that would be 4 platinum and 325 gold, correct?
Well, platinum is 10 gold per platinum in 5e, so that's 40 gold. And then you have, how much do you have?
No, wait a minute.
I don't even know if...
Well, see, in 4 it was 100.
All right, let's see here.
In 4e, it's 100 gold per 1 platinum.
Okay, well, he will go ahead and take the money that you have, and you can have the half plate. So,
Okay, that would leave me with let's see. Okay, I'm gonna check and see how much I have. So I have half plate now.
yeah, so you basically should probably about be tapped out, because we'll say that you had, we'll say that you had 40 platinum instead of because I just did not. I forgot about the conversion rates of between 4 and 5. Big conversion rate there. A lot less money in 5e, guys. Everything is a lot more expensive. Magic items are a lot more rare. So, you can only attune several items to your character anyway. It's not like 4th edition where the game is built around magic items and these massive stats. It's just not like that.
That leaves me with 225 left, 200 gems left, and I need to get some healing potions. And those are 50 gold.
Those are 50 apiece. Yep, they're 2d4 plus 2.
4.
Okay, sounds good.
4.
All right, Gim, sounds like you're tapped, but you've
I got
stocked up.
25 gold left.
You've stocked up, and you got a Horn of Blasting, Gim. You've got the Horn of Blasting. I love the Horn of Blasting.
I can't believe you used that in the first one.
Every group gets a Horn of Blasting.
Okay, Dave. So
Can't wait to hear that. What's up, Colin?
I can sell my existing armor at half price.
You sure can.
Okay. And then it's just what the player's handbook is for prices on armor.
Yep, pretty much. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to buy a breastplate and sell my scale mail.
Sure thing. You can take care of it. Anybody else want to get any of the mundane regular equipment, or do you have anything you want to sell? Even, seeing that you guys do have some of those dragon idols, some of you would have some of those dragon idols, you guys can go ahead and take this opportunity to sell them now. And the idols, he'll give you full price for them. So, all of those I believe it would be Crasher, Ren, Leopold, and Gimli. You four would have those 100 gold piece dragon statues. Remember that you got from the chamber down at the very southern portion of the keep.
Bairwyn. I would like to see if this will help me in later on in the future. But I'm speaking to Bairwyn right now, right?
Yes, he is there. And what can I do for you, young lady?
Bairwyn, I heard from Lord
Yes.
Patrick that you're looking to go towards Thunderspire. if I'm
Oh.
correct.
Well, that's a story all unto its own. But I am looking for someone to companion. Well, to actually take my wagon, and you're probably going to need a group of companions to do this because the road is actually pretty dangerous. The long road is. And actually, the journey inside of Thunderspire Labyrinth is. But I myself, I will not be making the journey. I've had I guess you could say a few deals go south. I guess you could say. So therefore, I cannot go inside I cannot go inside Thunderspire. I just cannot. But if you would like to go for me, I could use something done. Actually, something that is quite important to me, and I would actually be willing to pay a fair price, pay a nice fee.
I'm sure me and my companions would love to go towards Thunderspire for you. Instead of paying me in gold, I prefer. I heard you're very well adept in creating some crafts or armor. Would you be able to do anything for me?
Well, I don't create. I just barter. I like to acquire things and sell things. But I myself, I'm no dwarf. I'm no dwarf. I can't craft. Not like your friend Gimli here. The dwarf, I'm sure he could probably throw a hammer around a little bit and pound something out of a block of metal. But I like to acquire, and I do a lot of trading inside of a Thunderspire. There is a lot of untapped magic. There is a lot of resources there, and a few of my sources that I like to acquire things from, they have something for me now that I would like to take. Well, I would like to get. Not take, but, yeah. You know what I'm saying.
So what are their names, and we can acquire these items for you?
Well, I will tell you this. Now, I have the competitors all throughout the Vale, and they would love to know, and I have to have this in agreement first. All of my competitors in Fallcrest and the Hawkenvold, and even in Hammerfast, they all want to get in on Bairwyn's secrets of how I obtain all of the wares and goods that I have. Now you have to tell me now that you will not tell anyone else and speak my name, because I just do not. I want to keep this a secret, and I want this to be a little secret between you companions and myself. I just don't want them to know the source of some of my more exotic goods. And I'm just wondering if I can count on you on that. Because if I can't count on you, then I must look elsewhere.
Well, Baron, as a follower of the Raven Queen, I give you my word to keep your secrets of where you get your wares and goods.
Ooh, that Raven Queen is a very exotic deity, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, she cannot be trusted sometimes, maybe, no? Isn't she a little on the sly side?
Never. All she does is she takes lost souls into her arms and gives them and takes care of them after death.
Oh.
Well, I will take your word for it then, Ren. I need you to go to the Seven-Pillared Hall. And the Seven-Pillared Hall is inside, about a miles deep inside Thunderspire Mountain. It's a very rough and tumble place, and you have I have good contacts there that I need this item picked up. And what I need picked up, I really can't tell you, but it's just a curio of sorts, a small box, and he starts to rummage under his shelf. And he pulls out another small box. Definitely looks locked. You can tell that right off the bat. Quellen, you can see that. I mean, right off the bat, it's locked up pretty good. And he sets this box on the counter and he goes, "This is what I need you to deliver for me. And where I need you to deliver this is Gendar's curios and relics. It's on the eastern side of the Seven-Pillared Hall. Just mention, and this is the only place that you need to mention my name, which is Bairwyn. Only place that you mention my name. Nowhere else in Seven-Pillared Hall must you mention my name. Like I said, I have a few unpaid debts that I need to take care of. They have a very vicious tax rate, even for adventurers, mind you. You even have to pay taxes on the things that you find, and they'll find out if you're not telling them the truth. There's a very, very dastardly ogre there. His name is Brug, and he's sort of like he's the heavy lifting of the Seven-Pillared Hall and the mages. He works for the mages, and he is basically their enforcer, and he is the one that he will find out. I just do not know how he finds out.
I'll take care of that guy.
Cartosodius.
His name is Bairwyn.
Frog.
Oh, Gimli Grim, you make me
I
laugh.
don't believe we want to.
Porco
explore
Drago,
mountains.
thank you very much for the follow. He is a very tough ogre.